First, we are going to say about an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person with entrepreneurship, often filled with entrepreneur spirit. There are different types of entrepreneur. You can be traditional entrepreneur to open a restaurant. You can be an intentional entrepreneur to keep going on the track of the bigger picture and focus on your overall goals. Or you also can become an innovation entrepreneur to create your business with a new idea that no one else has ever come up with. If you do not want to be any of them, at least you can try green entrepreneur. Do some sustainable business to make us better. Now, let's talk about some impacts of being an entrepreneur. You may think being an entrepreneur is an easy thing. No, it's not. Innovating and starting up a new business has risks. When a new company does not succeed and it fails, the entrepreneur has to pay back a lot of money which he or she borrowed. Not only failing is a risk, there is another major problem that an entrepreneur has to take into account. That is time. Time is limited. It's going to end one day. An entrepreneur has to do what he got to do as soon as possible. But don't be afraid of those. There are also some benefits to being an entrepreneur. You can obtain your own benefit and help yourself and others at the same time with your own effort. You can identify opportunities and solutions all the time. Doesn't it sound exciting? Now, let's move on to the entrepreneurial mindset. The entrepreneurial mindset is about a certain way of thinking. It's about the way in which a person approaches challenges and mistakes. It's about an inherent need to improve your skill set and to try again. Employment. It leads to communication, collaboration, and leadership abilities. Competitive. They push themselves forward, grabbing any opportunity and being proactive. They also embrace uniqueness to stand out from other competitors. Personal development. Entrepreneurs have the ability to embrace new technology, theories, and practice. Social welfare. It relates to sustainability, transformational leadership, and social entrepreneurship. Therefore, the entrepreneurial mindset is fed by an unending appetite for new learning that helps to expand the skills. To know about the entrepreneurial process, it integrates every function and activity, also associated with the opportunity identification and exploitation. At first, we have to come up with an idea through an opportunity, which is also creativity, and analyze it to make a project. With the help of marketing evolution, it can be the implementation of a company. For the entrepreneurship, there are three elements: the opportunity, the entrepreneurs, and the resource. The opportunity is the size and scope which is identified by the entrepreneur, who has knowledge, abilities, and skills, and also is capable of acquiring different resources. Factors for entrepreneurship. The important factors for the entrepreneurship are informal institutions, such as behavioral code, attitudes, social values, and culture, and formal institutions like economic growth policies. Formal institutions can be changed faster than informal institutions. Informal institutions influence the informal institution to change, and entrepreneurs can also suggest or modify institutions. Also, the idea of institutional environment for the entrepreneurship had been came up with in 1994. The interactions among institutions and entrepreneurship may be summarized as follows. About the entrepreneur activity, we're going to start with its different types. There are 4 different types of them: international, technological, social, and innovative. Also, to make a successful entrepreneurial activity, we need to pay attention to 2 conditions: the entrepreneurial team and the entrepreneur skills. The entrepreneurial team contains of a group team and work team. They differ in goal, synergy, responsibility, and skills. It is worth emphasizing that a work team is a group that when combined to produce a total effect that is greater than the sum of individual elements. Thus, throughout the work team, it has generated a positive synergy. There are 3 entrepreneurship skills. The first one is the negotiation. That's the process in which 2 or more people trade goods, services, or information and try to arrange a current exchange among them. There are several factors influencing negotiation. The context, like physical environment, temporal moment, or language. The objectives, advantage conditions for the project or company. People, intuitive intelligence, analytic intelligence. The second skill is the leadership. It's the ability to influence others in order to make them act voluntarily to achieve business objectives. There are 2 styles of leadership. One is transactional, and the other one is transformational. The last skill for the entrepreneurial skills is the networking. It means one's conduct within an interpersonal context that expresses the feelings, attitudes, desires, opinions, or rights in an accurate way according to the situation, showing respect of others' conduct. Generally, it solves the existing problems while minimizes the probability of future problems.